Spider-Man isn't just a superhero, he's the everyman, a kid who lost too much but kept moving forward. Behind the mask is a man who suffered heartbreak, loss, and betrayal. But through it all, Peter Parker never gave up, because that's what being a hero means. Today, we're diving into the saddest moments in Spider-Man's life. These are the stories that define not just the hero, but the man behind the mask. Imagine trusting your mortal enemy with everything you stand for. That's exactly what Peter Parker did in Amazing Spider-Man issue 700. Trapped in Doc Ock's dying body, Peter realized he had no way out. His only option was to share his memories and his ideals with Otto Octavius, hoping, praying, that his worst enemy would carry on his legacy, and Otto did. Against all odds, the superior Spider-Man was born. But for Peter, this wasn't a victory. It was a sacrifice. He gave up his life so that the world could still have a Spider-Man. This story hit me hard when I first read it. It's one thing to lose your life. It's another to hand it over willingly, knowing you might never get it back. It's a testament to Peter's belief in doing the right thing, no matter the cost. In the Ultimate Universe, Peter Parker gave us one of the most heroic and heartbreaking moments in Spider-Man's history. Mortally wounded after a brutal fight with the Green Goblin, Peter still found the strength to protect Aunt May and Mary Jane. As he lay dying, his last words were a haunting reminder of his guilt. "I couldn't save Uncle Ben, but I saved you." Surrounded by the people he loved, Peter Parker died as he lived, a hero. What I love about this story is its humanity. Peter wasn't invincible. He didn't win every fight, but he never stopped fighting for the people he cared about. That's what makes this moment so powerful. It's the ultimate sacrifice, and it hurts every time I think about it. No list of Spider-Man's saddest moments would be complete without the one that started it all. In Amazing Fantasy issue 15, Peter's selfish decision to let a criminal escape came back to haunt him when that same criminal killed Uncle Ben. It's a tragedy that has been retold countless times, but it never loses its impact. Uncle Ben's death taught Peter the lesson that defines him to this day. With great power must also come great responsibility. It's a simple message, but it's one that shaped one of the greatest superheroes of all time. This story is timeless because it's relatable. Who hasn't made a mistake they wish they could take back? For Peter, that mistake became his motivation to be better, to do better. It's why Spider-Man resonates with so many of us, because we see ourselves in him. Few relationships in Spider-Man's life are as complicated as his friendship with Harry Osborn. In Spectacular Spider-Man, issue 200, that relationship reached its breaking point. As the Green Goblin, Harry planned to kill himself and Peter in a fiery explosion. But in a rare moment of clarity, Harry chose to save Peter, Mary Jane, and his father. That choice cost him his life. In his final moments, Harry called Peter his best friend. It was a heartbreaking end to a relationship filled with betrayal and tragedy. This one still gets me. Harry wasn't just a villain. He was a friend, a brother. His death showed us that even in the darkest times, people are capable of redemption. It's what makes his story so unforgettable. Spider-Man's life is defined by tragedy, but it's also defined by hope. Every heartbreak, every loss, every sacrifice has made him stronger. That's what makes Spider-Man more than a superhero. He's a symbol of resilience, a reminder that no matter how hard life gets, we can always choose to rise above. When I think about Spider-Man, I don't just see a superhero. I see someone who never stops trying, no matter how many times he's knocked down. That's why these stories matter, not just for Peter Parker, but for all of us. Which of these moments hit you the hardest? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing Marvel content. Until next time, stay resilient.